Hello, today I welcome you to my world of watches, and in this video I'm going to show you pretty much everything about this Casio F-91WS-8 aka Jelly. Let's see what it's all about. So today we're taking a look at something very unusual, at least for me. Did you guys know that there are jelly versions of the F-91W and that it has been more than a year since Casio released them? I'm probably so late to this and all of you have already saw it, but I only saw a couple of reviews on YouTube and I thought I might as well give my thoughts on it. I have to say, when I saw this one on the sales website that I was browsing through, it just blew me away. I'm used to seeing the colorful F-91Ws like the fully colored ones, but this one is just something different, nothing that I saw before. I cannot really guess what type of people Casio were after with this release, but I believe it was just spontaneous. They thought, that looks cool, F it, let's release it. Maybe these models were targeted at children, I don't know. In the next video, we will be taking a look at this Royal Oak homage from Didon Design. Really interesting watch, so if you want to see the review of this one, make sure to subscribe. Okay, that's enough of my rambling about nothing, let's see the watch. So as always, the packaging comes first, nothing much to see here, standard cardboard Casio box. Then the watch in the middle in a plastic bag, and underneath all of this there are papers like guarantee card and instructions manual. And here it is up close, and I know it's nothing new, like the clear bands have been around for ages now and this combination is well known. There are plenty of G-Shocks like this, but for me on an F-91W it's very different. They took an already geeky enough watch and then made it even more geekier by putting a jelly strap on and making a couple of different colors. That's all they did and they made it way more cooler. I've got a gray variant here, there's also a blue, white and a pink variant, so there is a color for everyone. Both the children and grown-ups can wear it. In my opinion, for men, this gray one is the best one. A little bit more low-key, it doesn't get in the eye so much as the blue one would, I assume. Or maybe you like brighter colors and that is the one for you, I don't know. This one, in my opinion, is very versatile. Even though it's a watch for everyday kind of wear, you can definitely pull it off going with casual clothes to the town. First, let's get the dimensions out of the way and then we'll dive a little deeper in the design and functions of this watch. It has the standard dimensions for an F-91W, 33mm in diameter, about 38.5mm lug to lug, 8.5mm thick, the lug width is 18mm and weighs 21 grams. Now we can see it on my 7-inch wrist, and I have to say this, even though it looks quite small on my wrist, I feel like it has to be like that. The F-91W was never meant to be a watch with a big presence. It's supposed to be a low-key tool watch that doesn't get in the way in your daily activities, but also serves its purpose to the fullest, which it does. The smaller size makes it really comfortable on wrist, and because of the lightweight you often forget that you're even wearing this watch. It's really great for everyday use. Now let's talk about the resin band, which I know some people say is very uncomfortable, and I have to disagree this time. The band that comes on a regular F-91W has a bit of a different texture and obviously the look, but in terms of softness, both of them are almost the same. Maybe this one is a little less softer, but it's almost the same. I've only got the W59 Casio on hand at the moment, but it's even better because as you can see, it seems like Casio took off the regular F91W band off and decided to put the Casio W59 band on. The patterns are exactly the same on both. It still uses the exact same plastic buckle, which is now gray, and the band keeper is also gray in color to match the buckle and not the band. One thing that also might irritate some of you is the fact that the markings on the inside of the band are visible from the front too, as it is transparent, so that is something to note. Doesn't bother me too much though. Another thing on the clear resin which happens often is the yellowing. I know that it is a common problem on fully clear G-Shocks. I'm not sure if this one will have the same problem as it is more of a clear gray resin and not the fully clear one, but it might happen over time. The case back is, again, nothing new, but I have to show it. 4 screws holding it and a bunch of writing telling you what model it is, where is it from, and what module it uses. Speaking about the case itself, I honestly thought it would be a bit more silverish and then maybe you can match a stainless steel bracelet with it, but it is definitely on the grayer side. Probably the white dial variant is the one with the silver color case. What I like is the paint texture that it has. It is like a grainy, glossy sort of finishing. You cannot feel it with your fingers, but it is visible and gives the watch a very nice presence. And it matches perfectly with the light gray scheme of the dial, which is the next thing I want to talk about. In my opinion, this sort of a dial makes this watch a bit more modern and again adds to the overall looks. The text is written in gray on gray, which blends nicely. The printing is crisp as always with Casio, there are no printing mistakes anywhere and everything is aligned. The thing that I really like is the LCD screen itself. Since I don't have my regular black F-91W anymore, I don't remember how the screen was on that one, but on this version it is very legible and easy to read, not only because it's a positive display, but also because it is so close to the crystal, it seems like there's almost no space between the two. It is perfectly visible from a lot of angles. Speaking about the functions, Casio didn't really improve anything here. You get the same two functions, which are a single alarm and a stopwatch, and also you get the same crappy green light in the corner that doesn't help much in the dark, but is still somewhat usable. And that is, I believe, everything about the watch. So there you go, here's my full review on this Casio F-91WS-8, a very interesting take on a classic watch indeed. The thing that I didn't mention was the price. Currently you can get this watch on Amazon for $25, for about $22 on eBay, and if you're brave enough you can try AliExpress, although they charge about $50. Is it worth it? In my opinion, 100% yes. You're definitely not paying for the functions, only for the more interesting design, but it's way geekier and therefore it's more fun. I very much enjoyed the process of filming this watch, and even if you don't like it, you can always give this watch to a kid and he or she will make the best of it. I will leave the links in the description down below if you're interested, and as always, if you have any sort of questions or suggestions, please leave them in the comments down below, and if you like my video, please leave a like and also consider subscribing and hitting that little bell so you'll get notified when I upload a new video. And now thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.